It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action for Lawrence. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another run here with 2. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. Set up the screen here for 2. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Marshall, touchdown Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Steelers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is, what a job on the scramble. Darnell Washington, touchdown Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. ETN. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get your back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
And 19 at the 26-yard line.
Take right open. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
30 left.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Ready, set.
It is 3rd and 10.
13, Lou.
Throwing is Lawrence. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19 right. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Campbell.
They'll begin here on the ground. And mark them down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Red 23. So it's hot. 13
Right back to 2. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
33-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
On the give, it's Tipton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Red on red. Change attack. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Lawrence now. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Gain of 14. And the Steelers 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into an hot field. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. That's swung out to ETN. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler 1st down.
down. A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Etienne. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Great job.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Derek Harmon, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the midfield. It's Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35. And the Steelers first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
31. Jaguars 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
This drive begins with a run by Chooton. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, go, go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's made. That's worked. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
4-yard line.
Hey, lie.
Up the middle, here is Chooton. And a good run there. He gets 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
On red. Son, this is hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Run, this is hot. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 4th TD grab of the season. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage is very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. ETN. And the Steelers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, that's right. 11, 11.
On 1st down, he'll go with Chipman. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9.
On red.
Now Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Juan Thornhill that time. Good coverage. Able to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps offense as they draw just a little bit closer. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
65, Jack. 65. Here we go. Set. 18. Run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown tonight. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Go. Let's go. Red on red.
On first down, Lawrence. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second down, Lawrence. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Hey. Don, it's on time. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jacksonville. certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
First down, Steelers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short game. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss.
Now on second and long.
And 19 at the 26-yard line.
11. Shit. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flushed to his left. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here. And they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Rolling right. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's just the case of taking what the defense gives you. Here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the ground, here's ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14